a rundown of Lil Kim's most famous hip-hop beefs. And reflecting on an influential artist who left an indelible mark on music and pop culture during the 90s, Lil Kim undeniably ranks among the most prominent figures. Bursting onto the rap scene under the guidance of the Notorious B.I.G., this talent from Bed-Stuy swiftly captivated audiences as the standout member of Junior M.A.F.I.A, instantly acclaimed as a style icon and hailed as one of the leading ladies in rap. Lil Kim skillfully blended sensuality with lyrical prowess, establishing her dominance in the genre through a string of platinum albums and chart-topping singles. Her achievements propelled her to be widely recognized as one of the greatest rappers of all time. However, amidst her undeniable success and esteemed status, Lil Kim's journey is also marked by a series of dramatic episodes that trace back to the early days of her career. When you occupy the pinnacle of the music game, competition and rivalries are inevitable, and Lil Kim was not exempt from this reality. From her long-standing feud with fellow Brooklynite Foxy Brown to more recent conflicts with artists like Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim has consistently demonstrated her willingness to confront challenges head-on, regardless of the outcomes. Faith Evans. Lil Kim's first publicized beef was with Faith Evans, the wife and label mate of Kim's lover and mentor, the Notorious B.I.G. Despite being aware of his marriage, Lil Kim engaged in a relationship with Biggie, leading to Evans' discovery in an infamous altercation between the two women at a hotel during the mid-90s. Following the Notorious B.I.G.'s tragic murder in 1997, conflicting reports emerged regarding the nature of Lil Kim's connection with the revered Brooklyn artist, with Lil Kim consistently defending her position in his life. Additionally, in 2009, Lil Kim criticized Faith Evans for what she perceived as an inaccurate portrayal in the biopic Notorious about the Notorious B.I.G., although Evans later refuted these accusations. While Lil Kim harbored animosity towards Faith Evans for an extended period, the 2016 Bad Boy reunion tour presented an opportunity for the two to reconcile and mend old wounds, a process acknowledged by both artists publicly. Consequently, Lil Kim and Faith Evans were able to coexist in the music realm, culminating in their collaboration, Loving You for Life, on Faith's and Biggie's duet album, The King and I. Foxy Brown. Lil Kim's primary rival throughout her career was fellow Brooklyn rapper Foxy Brown, resulting in numerous clashes and conflicts between the two. Their rivalry began to escalate when they appeared together on a remix of R&B group Total's No One Else. Both artists released their debut albums within a week of each other, prompting the media to compare and contrast them, leading to a cold war between the two. Through subliminal shots and thinly veiled jabs, Kim and Foxy made it clear that they had animosity towards each other. Kim's verse on Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm remix and Foxy's track My Life were subtle attacks aimed at one another. However, the tension reached its peak in 2000 when Foxy Brown unleashed a direct assault on Lil Kim in her appearance on Capone and Noriaga's Bang Bang. In the song, Foxy criticized Lil Kim for allegedly exploiting Biggie's legacy, making their feud public and undeniable. The aftermath of Bang Bang made headlines when a shootout occurred between members of Junior M.A.F.I.A and Capone and Noriaga's entourages outside New York City's Hot 97 radio station. The incident resulted in Efrain Ocasio, a member of Capone's entourage, being shot in the back. Following the shootout, Foxy Brown attempted to reconcile with Lil Kim and resolve their differences, but Kim remained unresponsive. The two continued to exchange disses through their music, with Kim notably taking shots at Brown on her 2003 album La Bella Mafia. Kim's subsequent imprisonment in 2005 for perjury related to her testimony about the Hot 97 shootout brought an end to their ongoing feud. After serving her sentence, Kim made it clear that she would now acknowledge Foxy Brown, effectively ending their rivalry. In 2013, Fabulous attempted to orchestrate a reconciliation between the two at Hot 97 Summer Jam, but the plans fell through, with Foxy stating that it was not properly organized. However, Lil Kim and Noriega have since reunited and had their first conversation since Kim's release from prison in 2017. They even shared a picture on Instagram to signal that their past beef was now behind them. Charli Baltimore. It was no surprise to anyone that Lil Kim and Charli Baltimore, both significant figures in the Notorious B.I.G's life, had a strained relationship. Their mutual dislike for each other was evident over the years. Charli Baltimore, known for her assertiveness, took the first jab by collaborating with Foxy Brown in 2000 on a mixtape freestyle that was believed to be aimed at Kim. Although the beef remained relatively quiet for much of the 2000s, it resurfaced when a biopic, Notorious, was released in 2009. Charli Baltimore mocked Kim's request to have Christina Milian portray her in the film, and also commented on Kim's reputation for undergoing plastic surgery. She expressed her thoughts on Notorious and raised issues regarding the film's accuracy, once again bringing her contentious history into the spotlight. In 2011, Lil Kim, who had chosen not to publicly address her relationship with Charli Baltimore, displayed dismissiveness when asked about their connection during a radio interview. When Baltimore's name was mentioned, Kim responded with a casual, "Who?" The following year, Baltimore subtly implied that Kim didn't write her own lyrics and later challenged Kim's claims of a romantic involvement with the Notorious B.I.G. during a separate interview. These incidents only added to the speculation of tension between the two. However, in a surprising turn of events later that same year, Lil Kim and Charli Baltimore coincidentally found themselves in the same vicinity while waiting for separate interviews at Hot 97. Despite their proximity, they chose not to acknowledge each other. The feud seemed to take a turn when Charli Baltimore stated in a 2014 interview that she no longer held any animosity towards Kim, indicating that their past issues were now behind them. Eve. In the early 2000s, Lil Kim and Eve found themselves in a rivalry as both artists held significant positions in the rap industry, engaging in not-so-subtle lyrical jabs. Speculation surrounding an underlying competition between them grew, with Eve allegedly taking aim at Lil Kim on her 2001 track, Let Me Blow Your Mind. In response, the Queen Bee fiercely struck back with her 2003 release, Came Back For You, delivering direct blows through lines like, "Even being number 2, your chances are slim. Because when God made Adam, he should have made Kim. And so you keep your tacky ways, go back to the stripper days." Despite Lil Kim evading direct answers about her lyrical target, it was widely believed that Eve, often referred to as the pit bull in a skirt, was the intended recipient. In 2007, Eve downplayed the feud, expressing her admiration for Lil Kim and acknowledging herself as a fan. However, years later, conflicting accounts of an interaction between the two reignited their clashes, hinting that their issues might stem more from miscommunication than genuine animosity. 50 Cent. Following playful jabs directed at Lil Kim on the track Love Me from the 8 Mile soundtrack, 50 Cent and the Queen Bee reconciled their differences, leading to a collaboration on the song Magic Stick for the album Get Rich or Die Trying. Produced by Carlos Phantom of the Beat Evans, Magic Stick became an enormous hit, reaching number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart and earning platinum certification. However, due to conflicting schedules and a disagreement over ownership of the song, no music video was ever produced. Instead, Magic Stick found a place on Lil Kim's 2003 album, La Bella Mafia. Despite the tremendous success of Magic Stick, 50 Cent took a confrontational approach and began dissing Lil Kim during live performances, on radio platforms, and even in his 2005 single, Piggy Bank, which playfully referenced her involvement with cosmetic surgery. Nevertheless, in the same year, Lil Kim served her 1-year prison sentence, and upon her release, she reunited with 50 Cent, collaborating on the song Wanna Lick and leaving their past beef behind them. Nicki Minaj. It is often said that imitation is a form of flattery, but when Nicki Minaj released her mixtape Sucker Free in 2008, featuring cover art that seemed to draw inspiration from Lil Kim's iconic album Hardcore, the Queen Bee did not appreciate the gesture. Despite both artists collaborating on a Birdman track Grindin' Getting Money in 2009 and meeting in person at a concert, rumors quickly circulated about tension between them, especially from Lil Kim's side. Upon hearing alleged subliminal disses from Nicki on songs like Hello, Good Morning, Lil Kim openly expressed her disdain by dissing Nicki during a live performance in June 2010, marking the beginning of her campaign against the rising star. In response to Lil Kim's attacks, Nicki Minaj stood her ground and reportedly delivered additional jabs on her verse in Kanye West's Monster and her single Roman's Revenge. The tension escalated as Lil Kim retaliated by dissing Nicki Minaj on stage during a club performance in her hometown of Queens. During an appearance on the Angie Martinez show in November 2010, Nicki Minaj addressed the ongoing feud with Lil Kim, While acknowledging Kim's legacy, Minaj dismissed her as a sore loser and attributed her bitterness to a lack of recent success. Meanwhile, Lil Kim continued her relentless attack by releasing a diss track, Black Friday, during the same week as Minaj's debut album, Pink Friday, and further escalated matters with the release of her Black Friday mixtape, featuring a cover depicting her decapitating Nicki Minaj. In April 2011, a snippet of Tragedy, a diss song by Nicki Minaj aimed at Lil Kim, leaked online. This was followed by Stupid Hoe, a song that many believed to be directed at Kim as well. In 2013, when Nicki Minaj mentioned Lil Kim as one of the rappers who influenced her, it seemed like a potential opportunity for reconciliation. However, Lil Kim dismissed Minaj's words as a publicity stunt and proceeded to diss her again on a remix of Beyoncé's Flawless, her own track Identity Thief, and through social media. The two clashed once more after Nicki Minaj's acceptance speech shaded Lil Kim at the 2015 BET Awards. Since then, the beef between them has simmered, with occasional subtle jabs whenever one is mentioned. As we wrap up this rundown of Lil Kim's most famous hip-hop beefs, it becomes evident that the rapper is no stranger to conflicts and rivalries. Lil Kim's journey has been marked by intense feuds with artists such as Faith Evans, Foxy Brown, Charli Baltimore, Eve, 50 Cent, and Nicki Minaj. Through the highs and lows, these battles have shaped her career and left an indelible mark on the music industry. While some of these conflicts have found resolutions and moments of reconciliation, others continue to linger. As we move forward, it's important to appreciate the impact Lil Kim has had on the rap scene and recognize that her artistry goes beyond the feuds. Still, let us know in the comments below which beef excited you the most. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more celebrity stories.